So here we go. I looked around and I found a
Hold
little,
on to your butts.
yes, hold on to your butts. I found a little YouTube video that had somebody testing out different types of ray shaders that they could get, including RTGi by Marty McFly, the one that's a paid ray tracing global illumination. Well, screen space ray trace global illumination. That's a mouthful. But it's not really true ray tracing because it's not happening at the engine level. It's working off of screen space. So it is true ray tracing for what you can see, but not what's outside of the screen. So let's say you're looking at an image here, but there's a light source over here. That light source that is outside of your image is not going to project into the scene. So you're not going to see the reflected light from that light source until you turn your camera and look at that light source direction. Then you'll get that information. So that's what I mean by screen space. Whereas ray tracing that's built in at the engine level will deal with data that you can't see. So light sources that are outside of your field of view. I hope that makes some kind of sense. In any case, it's very interesting to me. So we're going to play around with, I found one from Mr. Nice Guy. It's available on GitHub, and it's a free shader. So, and I was looking at, just the different ones that are out there. There's about 4 or 5 of them you can get. And I think the only one that's a paid one is RTGi from Marty McFly. So, and that's the one that we currently have going right now. So, hey Nico, I tried everything. I got Skyrim 157 Steam Depot, got SKSE DLL plug into my Skyrim directory. Unit fixes part 1 and 2. The game still crashes with only bug fix mods. What does your crash log say? What version of SKSE are you using? It should be 20.2.0. That would be the first thing I would check. Changing your main prisoner character? I don't know what that means. Is it mentioning 14 or is it mentioning 7 for the player character? And what do you mean by changing? I don't know. Changing. Let me clean my glasses so I can read what you're typing. Skyrim ESM is the reason. You think it's 7? Yeah, which should be 0007 or 00014, or a bunch of zeros and 14 or 7. That's your actual player character. Now, if it's Skyrim ESM, what I need you to do is I need you to go to the folder where Skyrim ESM is located, right-click on it, go to Properties, and go to, I don't remember if it's called Information or if it's called whatever, but it'll give you the version number of the Skyrim ESM you're running. Make sure it's 1.5.97. Did you turn off the updater from Steam? Because Steam will auto-update your shit if you don't turn it off. So that's what I would check first. It sounds like you probably have the wrong version of Skyrim ESM, which means the downgrade patcher might have done what it was supposed to. Tutorial to stop the update. Okay, cool. I'm on 1.5.97. It's actually a very stable build of Skyrim. I want to mess with ray tracers. I'm going to mess with ray tracers. Were you like waiting for me? I feel like I'm being stalked. Well, what version of Windows are you on? Are you using a special version of Windows or anything like that? You're on Windows 10? Okay, well, I mean, this may crash the game. Yep, that crashed the game. You're not on SSD. It might be because it can't load it fast enough. Yeah, we just locked the game up. I knew that was going to happen. I'm running reshade and I'm running Puredark's upscaler also. So trying to mess with one without messing with the other is kind of bad. Well, okay, here's the thing. Disable every mod that you have installed and try to run Skyrim completely vanilla. Okay? And does it crash when it's completely vanilla? And that'll tell you if it's your installation of Skyrim or if it's something wrong with the mods. So you need to start troubleshooting. And the best way to do that is remove a bunch of stuff that you put in and try to run the game just as the game. The game works without any mods. Okay. Did you start the game up and at least I don't know how you started it up. Do you have any anniversary edition content? Did you start the game up and let it choose what graphic settings to apply? Are you using a Wabbajack? These are all things that would influence stuff. Okay? So you got to give me more information before I can help you. And really, I'm not here to troubleshoot your system for you. You need to be on an SSD. You really do. Because it just won't load fast enough. Okay. Well, there's a hard limit of 254 plugins. Are you on Legendary Edition or are you on Special Edition? Again, I need more information. Are you on Legendary Edition or are you on Special Edition? Are you on Anniversary Edition? I need to know what edition of the game you're on. If you say 1.5.97, I'm guessing you're on Special Edition. Yeah, what bug fixes? Do you have all the requirements for the bug fixes installed? Do you have the latest C++ files installed? Do you have the NetScript framework installed? Okay. Now, what I'm talking about, I guess I'm helping people today. Okay, how did you install Bug Fixes Part 2, Engine Fixes Part 2? You didn't just dump that into your... Are you using a mod organizer? What mod organizer are you using? Have you installed this? Have you installed this? Did you get 2.0.20 from here? It's this one right here. That's the one you need. Oh, you're not even home? Well, then I'm going to go back to playing the game. And the other thing, you need to get back to work. Somebody's paying you to do a job, and you're sitting here talking to me about Skyrim. Must be nice to get paid for that. So the other thing is come in here and go here and go to properties and go to details. Make sure you're on 1.5.97. Oh, you're on break? Okay, that's cool. I can't give you too much of a hassle for being on break. But yeah, come in here to Skyrim properties, make sure you're on the correct version. And then when you're installing Engine Fixes 1, you can install. Okay, cool. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you get it running. I really do. I would really like to see you enjoy your game. So we're going to have to do this in 2 steps, but that's okay. We can do it in 2 steps. Sometimes I wish I could just like climb through the screen and get on somebody else's computer to see what they're actually doing and to see how things are actually set up. It's difficult for me to troubleshoot from only text messages. I mean, I try, but it ends up being very frustrating because I'm extremely OCD. Plus, I had a rough morning. I had to take 3 dogs down to get a bath. And first off, 2 dogs don't jump into the car. And one of them weighs 60 pounds, the other one weighs 50 pounds. And they were trying to take off while I'm trying to keep another dog in the back of the car. So finally I grabbed the second dog, threw him in the back of the car, closed the hatchback, and took the third dog through the passenger door, but I had to drag her to it and throw her in. Now that I had all the dogs finally in the car, because every time I picked up one dog and threw him in the car and then tried to hold him in, get the other dog close enough to me to pick him up and put him in the car, the first dog would jump out. So it was like doing a round robin. Got a 3-ring circus happening in my driveway. You know? So that was kind of stressful. Then I get down there, and then all 3 dogs did not want to go through the door. You ever try to get 3 dogs through a glass door that doesn't have any way to hold it open? And you're on 3 different leashes? And you're talking each dog's about almost 60 pounds a piece? Yeah, good luck. So after multiple attempts, I ended up taking one dog back to the car and put her in the car, and then I just took two dogs. I was able to get one dog through the door, but the other dog was outside, didn't want to come in. And anytime I tried to open the door to get the dog that was outside to come in, the first dog wanted to go out. So I finally got somebody that works there to help me so that we could actually get two dogs at least into the dog wash place. And then after I did that, I was able to go and get the third dog out of the car and bring them in. Needless to say, when I got back, I let my wife know I wasn't going to do that anymore. Oh, well, that's what I should have done. In any case, yeah, it was kind of a stressful morning. Good news is all the dogs got bathed. And I was actually dealing with trying to upload a new version of the mod list to the CDN. And the problem is I moved to a new computer and I've got a token and I've got, what's up, Gears? A token and it's another file. It's an API that need to go in app data for Wabbajack so that it knows, hey, I'm me. I've been cleared to upload stuff to the CDN and to upload stuff to the Wabbajack app. So I have basically compiled my mod list probably about 10 times and uploaded it 10 times. And it failed to make it. It was able to upload to the CDN, but it failed to connect to the server to upload to the app. So I finally figured that out today, a day and a half later. So yeah, I'm, be nice to me. Please be nice to me. So I should have a couple of things. So detect before, after, mask creator, top, real lens. I have way too many shaders in here. So that's global illumination shader there. But I don't think that's the one that I'm looking for. That is one of them. So let's move that to the top. Where's the other one? All right, hold on a minute. Mr. Nice Guy Shaders, I am looking for NG lighting UI and lighting shader. So it's NG shader. That's what I'm looking for. And Nice Guy lamps, normal map, nostalgia. Where's the Nice Guy shader? The only one I have here is lamps. Is it in the wrong folder? Hold on a minute. Do I need to put that in shaders? Maybe. So let me go. Don't worry, I'll get it figured out. MO2, stock game, reshade shaders, shaders. So it should be in here. It's in here. NG Lighting FX. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. NG. See, I don't have an NG. It's somewhere. I mean, these are all alphabetical, right? Well, why the hell is it not showing up? They're not alphabetical. Ah, that's the one I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm using Launchpad, which should give me the vectors that I need. So let's turn off this one, and this one. And let's just check out, let's move this one up. And we'll move this one up. So that's actually a pretty lightweight shader. We're still running 106. We turn that off. Well, it's not that lightweight, 187. Does a pretty good job of adding shadow. This is actually a good place to look at it. We've got a little bit of ghosting though. So that one has some ghosting with it. So that's just for reflection. Let's use global illumination, bump mapping, roughness, blending options, AO power. I mean, we can turn the AO power down a little bit. Depth fade, color management. Okay, show me what these are. Lower values are much faster, but maybe a bit blurrier. So resolution scale. We might want to kick that up. Let's go with something like 0.85 and see if that gets rid of our... No, we're still getting ghost. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm getting ghost on that. So that's not really the best. Can we do full resolution? Actually, that's gloom. Where are we at? Well, let's run on extreme. Yeah, it still goes pretty bad. I mean, it's good for if you were going to do screenshots. It's just, it doesn't update as fast as I'm moving my camera. But that's a free option, right? It's night sky lighting. Okay. So let's go back to RTGi. And we'll take a look at what that does. We have GI intensity, ambient occlusion intensity, ray length, fade out, debug, motion compatibility. Only if using xenon motion reduces flickering noise if other motion vectors are used. Yeah, I see the noise in the carpet that they're talking about. So do we have Syntheon? Let's go down to Z. Syntheon motion. Errors loading some effects. Oh no. Well, probably because it needs to be at the very top. We need to have motion vectors first. And then we need to turn on this. Let's take a look at the debug. Okay, so that's the global illumination lighting. Let's can we increase the ray length? What about fade out? We're getting a lot of lighting on the back of our neck. So let's turn off the debug. Let's turn back on this. What are any red entries? I don't see any red entries. Well, the good news here is we're not getting any ghosting. That's actually pretty good. What are we talking? 195? And it'll drop me down to 120. We're losing 70 frames a second. Wow. That's pretty heavy. All right, let's go back here. Let's turn this off, turn that off. Go back to this one. That drops me all the way down to 84 from 189. So, and that's immerse. So we're probably better off with this one. So that generates motion vectors. me take a look at this. Okay, so we are getting depth information. Let's take a look outside. So we're getting good depth information. We just got an autosave there. And good normal map information. So I like this one. I like this one. So this is our motion vectors. Sorry if it's giving you an aneurysm. So this and this are giving me the same thing. Those are giving me the motion vectors. So immersed launchpad, if we look at that, that's smoothing the normals and the texture normals. We may want to keep that on just because so if you're looking at this, it would probably be most apparent in this upper image. But smoothing out the normals is important. And enabling texture normals would give me bounce lighting depending on the actual ground texture. So both of those are important. So I think I'm keeping that going. This is the motion vectors. And that's the RTGi. Which we can run RTGi and we're still running 70 frames per second outdoors without any kind of a I mean, without any kind of a... Let's turn it off and see what we get. So we're running 99 frames, 90 frames per second. 96 outdoors here looking at this image. And if we turn on the global illumination, what's it going to drop me down to? Not bad. It's still 90.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing for you.
She's all covered in ash. She's kicking ash. We're all covered in ash. Darn ash storms. Not bad for no frame gen. Because this should be at default resolution. You know how we can check? And we don't want to flip the depth map. It's a debug. That's the raw ambient occlusion. And actually kick up the amount here a little bit. Yeah, we're running at full resolution because that's the full screen. It's not cut in half. The upper right is my motion vectors. The bottom right is an image of what it would look like. And you've got the normals up top. And you can see that we've got the normals turned on for that. And then you've got depth from blue to red. Where's our debug? That's the depth map and the normals. That actually looks really good for what it is. That is not the one I'm looking for. These aren't the droids you're looking for. That says debug mode off. Which debug mode did we turn on? Oh. So we need to turn this off. Ah, that's what we need. Found it. So do we want... That's a lot of ambient occlusion. So we could probably do that in one or the other. Where did I have that? Like 85 or 80, 80. So do we like that one better, or do we like that one better? That one gives kind of a red hue, and it does eat more frame rate. Oh, no, I'm not.
All right, time to hush.
All right, we need to go talk to this guy over here. Where is he at? Rayless. He's up there. Who are you?
Yes.
That's Drovis.
Never should have come here.
Kill me.
Careful movements. Trust me, you don't want none of this.
Torched him. So, I don't know if I like that one. Or if I like that one better. I like this one better. This one I paid for, and I like the free one better. We're going to stick with that one. Is there anything else I wanted to add to this? Wow, that makes it really bright. So they got an ATA. We're pretty well anti-alias, though. We don't need that. Now that we could probably use, because that's another one for estimating motion. So that's... Wait a minute, I'm having a moment here. Are you having a moment? I'm kind of having a moment.
I didn't think you had the stomach for it.
I'm totally having a moment.
Oh, it's you.
What's going on?
This isn't good. We only got a little ways in
when something managed to wake up the Draugr. Before I could blink, all the miners were dead, and I was next in line. Don't think anyone else made it out alive. This is what I get for skimping on labor.
What now?
Well, unless you want to deal with the Draugr, this whole little venture of ours is over. Might be over either way. It looked like a dead end before the place started crawling. We could have missed something, though. I don't know.
I thought I already played this part, but okay. Let's go deal with the Draugr. That's not good. Not good at all. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. We need to set this back up. That's what I get for changing things around. No big deal. We'll deal with it. You should really have that checked out there, buddy. All right, did we set up? I guess we didn't. Let's go deal with the Draugr. We may have to mess with that a little bit. Now, did I mess with the interior brightness? Nope. Maybe. Bear with me, I'm just messing around with settings. And we're still at 108. All right, let's go get them. He'll bleed to death.
Doubt setting in yet?
Give me the skull. Is there something else on the trigger? I'm pretty sure that's what opened the door. Take them Nord Hero arrows, though. Anybody else want a lamp? Oh, the pickaxe was on it. Could have sworn I already did that, but you know, maybe the game crashed or something and I lost that. Possible.
Any luck?
Yes.
I've dealt with the Draugr and found a way past the dead end.
Well, perhaps there's some hope for us yet. Now, I have to go recruit some more miners. It won't be easy, seeing as none of their friends came back from
pedophile.
the first attempt. We'll have to sweeten
Electric
the
blankets.
pot a bit this time. I think I'll need, say, 2,000 septums to hire replacements.
Actually, one of the best purchases I ever made was an electric blanket.
Here.
I never get tired of that sound. It'll take me a few days to dig up some more laborers, but swing back when you get a chance. See how we're doing.
I think I spent $80 for an electric blanket. I love that thing. We're still in combat with something.
Well, aren't you a real charmer?
Okay, well, we're not leaving combat that early. Oh, he poisoned me.
You get points for effort.
You dirty dog, where are you? Come on, bring it on. Bring it on, Buggy.
Come at me again.
Take you out. Why don't we just sit on them and squash them into jelly? No. They should be salty. With a sprinkle of sage. That does sound quite nice. And if you know where that's from, we can be friends. You should. Well, we got an autosave here, so that's cool. All right, do we want to turn back on? We could either use this or that. I don't think we need both. So let's take a look at this one. Actually pretty nice for motion estimation. This one seems a lot more stable. So I think we're going to keep that one. Okay, that'll work. And we just got a save there, so let's turn back on our frame gen and our upscaler, and we'll jump back into game. We should be able to lock it at 144. What's up, RM? Well, I'm messing around. I found a couple of free global illumination shaders. So they are ray trace global illumination shaders, much like RTGi. Now, RTGi you have to buy from Marty McFly. It's a paid mod. But these other two are free. One's from Mr. Nice Guy, and that one's okay, but it's better for screenshots because you get some ghosting as you're moving around. I don't know if it's taking into account motion vectors. So I might want to try Mr. Nice Guy again. It says some errors loading effects. Check the log. Okay, so I don't know which one we're having errors with. We'll find out. So we'd have to check the log for more details. Motion vectors add-on. Yeah, well, I'm using this one. This generates motion vectors for other shaders, but I'm also using Launchpad. Now, Launchpad generates motion vectors, but it has a couple other things that I really enjoy, which is enable the smooth normals and the texture normals. So we've got both of these. So I don't know if we actually need that one. And then we can turn off this and just run it that way. You run it directly on lossless scaling. Okay, so I don't think we need that one, although it's built for this. Targeting older mobile GPUs. So this is a fast global illumination shader. I think RTGi is the more complete solution from Marty McFly. Probably why it's a paid mod. But here, yeah, we're over 144. I mean, we could probably, I don't know, we can run both of those. It doesn't matter. It's going to give us motion vectors. Let's go to settings. That's going to crash it, isn't it? Yep. So the problem with doing an upscaler on this is when you're trying to load more shaders, it has a problem. Hey, what's up? Long time no see. Yeah, we're messing with ray trace global illumination shaders on the new rig, since it's got some horsepower. And me, you know, I want it all. I want 144 frames per second with full EMB and ray trace global illumination. That's what I want. And it can do it. It's just tweaking it to the point that I'm really happy with it. Game starts up quick, about a minute and a half. So it says there were errors loading some effects. Check the log. So we need to check the log, our reshade log. Let's see which one has a problem. It looks like he fit a whole apple in that mouth. Just like stuff it right in there. All right. Where is our reshade log? That should be... These are all info. Give me an error. Where's the error? So it's successfully compiling all these shaders. Warning. Radiant GI. So the Radiant GI has a problem. Ashtray effects. We also have Vort motion. It's like we overwrote. What's up, baby? You coming up to say hi? Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on, little girl. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Uber RT cannot sample from texture. It's also used as a render target in the same pass. Okay. Zenmot grad ping for texture is not found in any of the texture search paths. That's our error right there. The others were just warnings. Zenmot grad ping. So it's saying it can't find that in the textures. Now I don't have anything that starts with Z. So we're missing a Zen texture, a gradient texture. So that's the problem. So let's see if we can fix that. Let's go back to this one. Although it's a little heavier, we'll move that to the top. And I think we have that set kind of where we want it. So we are getting motion vectors down on the bottom. Our normal maps look good. Our depth filter looks good. The top one's the depth. And the second one is kind of, it's a lighting, right? Like a specular. All of those look good. So we're going to run with that. What's up, Pastor? How you doing? Oh, hi, baby. You're such a good doggy. Her fur feels so good. She just got a bath. All the dogs got a bath. All right, so and well, let's go to our debug. And then let's go to this. We're going to chill right there with everything for right now. Because it actually looks really good.
I'm not the problem.
Darn cockroaches. All right, we are going to go back and start back up that frame gen. The ash hoppers. All right, let's do that. Just out of curiosity, we're going to time this startup here. We just started that, and we'll see how long it takes. Hey, there's somebody live on the YouTube channel. Wonder who that could be. Ash hoppers a day. Yeah, they eat the legs, right? You can eat the ash hopper legs. So that got rid of the error by disabling that the other ray tracing that was missing a texture. And going back to RTGi. We are at 1 minute, 15 seconds. And 125, we got a continue button. We're at 130, 31. I will hit the stop button once we're in game. In game, 147. Not bad. Under 2 minutes. Oh, don't forget your tent. All right. Where are we headed? What have we left to do here? We've been a lot of different places. There must be some more stuff up here in the middle. Why don't we go north? Norte. We don't have the gems. We did fix the entrance to the... I mean, I guess I can show you. Time, considering it has to also reload iodine settings each time we restart the game? Yes. Uh-oh. That's not good. And no crash log. UCRT base. So that is an SKSE thing. So that was Windows shutting it down because this is a C++ file and it had a problem with something that was trying to access it. Probably the upscaler. So if you don't get a crash log, check your event viewer, because if the game gets shut down and it actually crashed, you will get a crash log. If the game didn't crash but Windows shut it down, something else, it'll show up in the event viewer. And that's what that was. I think the main reason that I'm using Puredark's upscaler with this is because it works with reshade, whereas the EMB upscaler does not. It's one or the other. At least that's what I've found. I've tried to run just the EMB. Well, it's not an upscaler, it's a frame gen. EMB frame gen using FSR 3.1 that's available from Doodles on the Nexus, the free version. I tried to use that. Problem is that it's out of order in the way that it's doing things with reshade, so that reshade doesn't get rendered if using that. Now, Puredark took that into account. There's actually a button on his upscaler / frame gen that takes that into account, and will put reshade in the correct location that it actually renders in game. It's an order of operations thing. And I own them. Might as well use them. Paid for them. So that's east. That's south. That's north. Let's go back north and see if it's going to give me a problem. Hopefully not. Gems in the forge. Where is that? Okay, so this is Ash Falls tier. That's the one that I couldn't. It's part of Goes to the Tribunal. Bad dog. Bigger weapon.
Has the concept of coexisting never occurred to you?
Bad dogs. So part of that cave entrance was blocked by some landscape changes of Anniversary Edition. Now, somebody made a patch for it, but it was...
That's the best you could do?
Oh, you guys have some...
I can take a lot more than that.
I'm going to take your little friend out here, too. You'll what? Yeah, that's what I thought. You'll nothing. So they made a patch for it, but they made the other thing a master. It was an overhaul for Soul Sun. Well, Raven Rock. So I didn't need that. I removed the master file from it, and that fixed the cave entrance. So now I can just run into Ash Falls tier, which is part of... The dog's getting you?
On your head.
Oh.
On the door that's open. Okay, Maya? Okay, baby? You alright? On your noggin?
Is that a red explosion effect with little sparkles? Yes. So that is this spell right here. Okay, which is a Kitty Tail spell. And I've got it set up so that when I power attack, it'll do that spell because we're like really high level. 83. Well, what's up, baby? Did you come to say hi to everybody? You came to say hi to everybody. Oh, I love you too, baby. You're such a good doggy. Oh, a big yawn. You tired? Are you going to stay there? Okay, you stay there. We're going to go in here. So anyhow, I wasn't able to get into this place, but I am now because I fixed the cave entrance. There's Almalexia. Makes me want to play Mournhold again. I do love RTGi. The better lighting is very nice. What are you doing? You bringing me lots of toys? You're such a good girl. She's bringing me all of her toys. So I don't know where we need to go. Yes. But okay, here's the thing. Do you know where to get all those little propylon things or whatever the hell they are? I have one. What are they called? That resonance gem. Is that what it is? It's something. The gems in the forge. I have one. I need 3 more. So if you know where they are, because it's not giving me any kind of a... There's no map marker. The only map marker I got is to the forge. And the other ones are like, oh, well, they're somewhere in the world. So maybe I should go here and see if they're down there.
Is someone there?
You really want some of this?
No, nobody's here. Nobody's here. Told you nobody was here. You didn't believe me? Oh my gosh.
Gonna split your belly like an old woman's purse.
Well, you want to wear girls' clothes?
I'm gonna please.
I didn't know you were a cross-dresser. Oh, he got up. He's a cross-dresser. Oh wait, he had something called Stormfang? It's named. Never did all the trials to get the Black Book of Fate. Okay, so that's... well, you have to find all the... And they're scattered throughout the world. So I know about the Black Book of Fate. But is that where I get the other gems? Because I should be able to get... I think one of them is Neloth Scott, doesn't he? Stallroom shield. Got nice stuff just laying around. Take 2, they're small.
I'm not like the others. You pack one hell of a hit.
You die, she dies, everybody dies. What do you have? You had human flesh. That'll be good for dinner. What about you? You're the healer. Take out the healer. Hey, quit beating up my little buddy. Lockpick. Silver armor. Resist fire. I don't think we need that. We'll take the quicksilver though. You tell him, Tribekin. We got an autosave, cool. Let's go take out some bandits. Let's recharge some weapons before we go. Like that could use a charge. So could that. And that. Well, I have to admit they did a good job on these, recreating them. Better than I did. They did a good job recreating True Flame, too. Where's the bow? Yeah, that could use a charge too. Go get him. So without RTGi, with RTGi. A little darker. Let's go with the big pokers.
Playing it smart.
Nonsense. A few Dwemer spiders will hop out. We kill
Take out the
them,
mage.
and the treasure of the foreigners will be ours.
Oh, we got another mage.
Someone there.
They're all mages. Use a spell sword.
There are so many sides to a
I
story.
knew it.
Okay, so he had 2 gems. And a Daedric mace. So I guess now we have 3 gems. So it looks like middle on the left and bottom on the right. Anybody else want a limp? Oh, we got a couple more.
So you want to tussle?
Back you into a corner. Where's the other one? Oh, he's up there. Why don't you come down and play, buddy? There you go. Now you're cooking. And we're cooking you. Here, eat this. Alrighty. Well, should we pull out a torch? We got a lot of ingots. A lot of oil. Oh, we're not doing any damage to that guy. Oh, we can talk to him.
You seem friendly. You should follow me.
Cool. We got a dwarven spider follower. Okay, that's cool. Here I was trying to beat him up. He said you are weak. You are weak. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so bottom two on the right, top one middle. We have 3 gems, we can do that. So bottom two on the right, top one, middle. Better prepare for battle. I'm sorry, baby. Okay, love you. Okay. How the dog's doing? Okay, so they're doing good. They're kind of hanging out with me. Okay. Drive safe, baby. I have to remember one of these dwarven spiders is my buddy. We got a little tribekin helping us out too.
I'll dodge that next time.
I don't understand.
Hey, what's up, G-Meow? What are you kids getting into over there? Made it through the second door. Let's go check it out. Oh, the guy with Dusty, huh? Okay, cool, because that's all I would need to do the tribunal. Some kind of load order for Fallout 4. Okay, cool. Thanks for that, Gmeow. I knew you could buy one from somebody. Last gauntlets. Gold diamond, 1,212. Power of the Master. Cool.
You seem friendly. You should follow me.
Well, where are the ones for the tribunal? I need 4 total for that. I think they're the same. Because that dude only had 2, and now I have 3. Where are they? Yeah, I've got 3 of them. Farmer forging crystals. Okay, well. I thought I had one of those already. I guess I don't. Now we got a couple of mechanical friends here, though. That's kind of cool. Mechaniques. Oh, we're out of coffee. Guess that means we drink water. We're getting an autosave. Cool. Let's put the torch away. Well, let's go buy the last one from this dude over here. Bunch of Bartvarks. Never done Tribunal? I've never done it either. So that's kind of why I'm doing it. Because I've never done it. And actually I wouldn't have known about the cave entrance, you know, if I never did it. The quest. Plus it's new content, right? To me anyway. Okay, Dusty. Where's Dusty? Dusty's out walking around.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, crap, we're in combat.
Go on then, show me how brave you really are.
I'll see you burn.
Who are we in combat with? Got like 3 bad guys down there. Yeah, that'd be some bad guys. Bigger weapon.
You really want some of this?
you're next, buddy. I don't know where Dusty ran off to.
I'll see you burn.
What are you seeing burn? Dude, I need to talk to you. Alright, you don't want to talk. He's in combat with somebody. Alright, Queen. Thanks for stopping by. I'm actually fending for myself for dinner because my wife had some things she had to do. She just took off. She'll stop at Costco on the way back, but I got steak and potatoes and broccoli and cauliflower. Should be good. Whenever I get hungry. Oh! Let's back up a little bit so I can see what's going on.
Where is that lazy steward of mine? Verona? Oh no, wait, she's dead. Drovers!
Oh no, wait, she's dead.
What do you have for sale?
I might have a few staffs, if you're interested in that sort of thing.
Yeah, he doesn't have a resonance gem because that would be up here.
Finally, I can get back to work.
You get back to work. We're going to check your pad out for a resonance gem sitting around. Studying Spriggans, are we? Not stealing. That would be stealing. Not stealing. Well, I don't see one in here. Let's see. Got an autosave. Yeah, the steak that I've got, it's from ball tip that I cooked up a couple days ago. I barbecued. So I don't know if you're familiar with ball tip. It's not a typical cut of meat unless you go to a butcher, because it's part of another cut. So, but it's basically, it's a roast with like two halves of meat with a triangle of fat in between them. It's pretty darn tasty. Okay, we can buy this guy. We want a dog. So where's our guy over here? And where's Dusty? Oh, Dusty's coming back from the loop. Where would we get 3 more gems? And where is our guy? He was over here. He was in combat with something, but I don't know where he ran off to. Is that him?
Oil Bolinia, something to help me sleep at night.
How are you getting along here?
Neeloth is a real taskmaster. And for tea. A thrice damn tea. I don't think I'll ever learn to make it properly. Sit.
I wonder if this chick's got anything. In the apothecary.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
What do you have for sale?
I probably have some potions around here that might interest you.
I would be more interested if you had a resonance gem, but you don't. Well, you buy all kinds of things. I gotta check that out. A rideable siege centurion.
Bless you, Muthsera.
So where is this rideable siege centurion? We can summon Karstog. So the ring didn't really do boo, did it? I don't see this summonable Steam Centurion. Why don't we take a break here and see if dude comes back? Hey, he came back. Let's talk to him.
Need something?
Yeah, I want that gem you got.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Alright, so now we need to go back to a couple different places. There. Alright, so that's just kind of north. Let's go that way. Come running up on me, you little scamp. Oh, you think you're all that, cat? How do you like me now, furball? He's level 91? My gosh. Badass cat. Fought any werebears? Yeah, quite a few. But there's something you need to know. Why would I fight my own kind? That's my tribekin. What's this up here? Yes, I am one. More than that, we're a shapeshifter. So aspect of nature turns me into a spriggan. Aspect of water, I turn into a slaughterfish. Aspect of decay, that's a daedra. Shock is a wasp. Shadow is a spider. Beast form is werewolf. Frost is wolf. Earth is bear. Fire is the tiger. So we're a shapeshifter. And we're a werebear and we're a werewolf. So. But. I wonder if do we have a perk? We don't have any perks yet. We need to kill some more things as a werebear. Sometimes we turn into a werebear when we didn't mean to. Like when our health gets low. We like auto-magically turn into a werebear. Now, was there another one in here? We're gonna have to wait and find out. Can we wait? Yeah, these are my buddies. Alright, we gotta wait for... Oh my gosh. Standing there in your underwear. Put some clothes on. There you go. Good job. So I wanted to check this out. I think there might be another... No, there's no resonance gem in there. I was thinking there was one around here somewhere. Is there a dead guy around here? Find the dead guy. Oh, I don't see dead guy. So we got another resonance gem. We can get a little further into this place. I don't think we can get all the way down to the Black Bow of Fate, though. I think we need some more. More gems. Okay, so 3 across and 1 in the left corner. And let's prepare for battle. was pretty easy. You want to see some of the other ones? Here, let's do shadow. Be a spider. Oh, we're so cute as a spider. Okay, maybe not a spider. How about Spriggan? Actually pretty cute as a Spriggan too. We have nothing in our head though. We have no brains. Well, we completed the trials. Well, that's pretty cool. Mission accomplished. Grab the dwarven black bow of fate. Take the diamonds, soul stealer arrows. Farmer arrow diagram. Oh. Solrum arrows, gold ingots. Daedric greatsword of annihilating. Well, let's check out the black bow of fate. That's one of the ones that I didn't change from the original model. I left that one alone. Uh-oh. I think I got stuck. I got stuck. Bummer. Nope. Nope. Bummer. That's what I get for trying to take a screenshot. My bad. Should have just used photo mode. But I forgot I had it. All right. That was my fault. My fault. Yeah, the mod where you can change into a bunch of different stuff was at Wrath of Nature. Path of the Druid. Something like that. There's two of them. They go together. The first one, you can become the wolf, the tiger, the bear, and the spriggan. And then the second one, you learn the spider, the fish, the wasp, and the daedrith. Or you take the other druid as a follower. Adros Arvel, dark elf. Well, when I toggle fly cam and toggle menu, while running reshade, which is and running Puredark's upscaler, yeah, that kind of causes a problem. So if I'm running, especially Puredark's upscaler, along with his the frame gen, is not super stable with other things that are messing with the screen. So, well, we're a bear. I guess we got to go back to where we were going. But yeah, running around outdoors at 147, 139 frames per second. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, we got to wait to turn. Do we have to wait to turn back? We can probably go run in here. What a convenient dead body. Any other convenient dead bodies around? Or pile, can't eat that. I'm going to have to think about some food here pretty quick. Stomach's gurgling at me. But we'll go get the black bow. It's almost like an arena. It's like evening. I think we're gonna set up a tent here. Actually, you know what? Since we have that and we're gonna drop it off, let's go that way. And we can rest while we're in here and create a save. And then I'm gonna go eat because I'm pretty hungry. We'll keep that in our inventory. Should change this guy's attire. They did a good job with the armor. And with the weapons on that one. Wonder how much wood we got. We have 8. That's enough. What about garbage? That counts as garbage. So does that. You know what? I'm really curious to see if those resonance gems are the same gems needed for the tribunal. Reforging that. So we're going to go check on that before I call it a day. Oops. Yeah, we can put those in there. I don't care. I don't care. The finest sujama to ever cross your lips. You don't say. We have a plate. Why do we have a plate? No, but we're going to get rid of the plate. All right, let's go. Oh, wait a minute. We need to create a save. Why is our Magicka hating it so much? Are we stressed out? That didn't make a save. So we're hungry, we're thirsty, and I'm guessing we're probably stressed out. Somewhat stressed. We can probably cure that with some booze. Still feeling a little stressed. Well, we'll drink some water and then we'll drink some more booze. And then we have 27 pheasant roasts. I'll eat a few of those. Okay, cool. Nice. But we didn't get a save. We'll get a save. Sooner or later. See if we can get a save here. It said no save for you. Okay, well. are we going? There. We should get a save on fast travel. No save on fast travel either? Alright, well, we're going to just create a save then. Okay, do I remember where I'm going? Not really. Doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure we cleared this place out. Looks like we're headed in the right direction. This is 163.
It's always kill or be killed. Says it's that way. Okay, that's the forge. So, El Crashola. It did not like it when I tried to put a gem in there. Well, you know what that's telling me? It's telling me that Creation Club content is pretty buggy.
But let's find out. Message and my character. In a foreign language. And this is why I don't offer support for Creation Club stuff. Show help message. Definitely a foreign language. And it's supposed to be showing me a message. Latent function. All right, well, that's it for me for today. We had fun with the shaders, but we went right back to RTGi. So I'm going to go enjoy some dinner, and I will see all of you on the flip side. Peace out.